Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. The weigh-in is in the past. And tomorrow night, I expect an all-out brawl. Tyson Fury came in at 256. And Deontay Wilder came in 212 pounds. Fury outweighed Wilder about 44 pounds, man. Oh, if you want to be hypothetical, they said Wilder was 212 and a half, so 43 and a half pounds, if you want to be politically correct. Man, this is the grown man division. Of course, all these boxers are grown, but we call this the grown man division because it's the heavyweight, man. You know, with other divisions, you got to make a certain weight. Even though they balloon up and weight after the weigh-in, but in the heavyweight division, whatever you weigh is whatever you weigh, man. Just like this. 256 to 212. Their weight for Deontay Wilder is more of a cruiserweight, more than a heavyweight. But anyway, man, it's neither here nor there because we already know that the best fighter is going to win tomorrow night, man. We have Tyson Fury, who is very slick, man. You know, his movement is going to be key in this fight. You know, he definitely is a overall better boxer. He got footwork. For a guy to be, as much as he weighed, and sometimes he has weighed more than that, of course. But a guy of his height, his weight, and to be able to move around the ring like he does, parry punches, catch punches, slip punches, move around the ring, man, it's phenomenal. He's very, very slick. You know, with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, you know, he's very unorthodox. And we all know they call him Bomb Squad for a reason, because he does got that one punch knockout power. He don't have to hit you more than once. He can hit you one time and you can be completely out. You know? And in my opinion, he has underrated boxing skills, man. I know people always think that he's wild and things like that, but he normally becomes that way once he hurt his fighter. You know, once he hurt his opponent, then that's when the wildness come out. Because, you know, it's heavyweight division, man. This is heavyweight division. If you hurt your opponent, if you don't try to get him out of there at that moment, at that time, it can come back and backfire on you later on in the fight. And we have seen it happen. We've seen guys get, you know, have their opponent extremely hurt, knock them down, and everything, and then the opponent come back, and he end up beating the guy, end up knocking that guy out because he left him out. He left. Oh my, I ain't trying to say left. He allowed him to get off the hook. But with Wilder, he don't do that, man. Shit, Wilder gets you hurt, you already know he gonna pounce on you, man, like he always does in dramatic fashion. You know, this gonna be an all-out brawl, man. We seen in the press conference, especially the last press conference. Hey, man, they nearly came to blows. I don't think they were scripted at all. I think that was just real, pure adrenaline. The fight is close. You already know how Deontay Wilder is. Like you say, he become the Bronze Bomber. And, of course, with Deontay, he wants to be, you know, he's cool, calm, collect, but the Bronze Bomber is a totally different animal, man. You know, he's a totally different lion, and he's trying to maul your fucking face off. You know what I mean? Claw your face off, and that's what Deontay Wilder does, man. So, you know, whoever sticks to their game plan better, whoever, execute their game plan better, they're going to win the fight. If Fury, you know, if he stay on the back foot, use his boxing ability, stay on the back foot, use angles and box, it's going to be a long night for Deontay Wilder. But if Fury get brave and think as if because he making Deontay Wilder mix and he try to put his hands down or think that, you know, he's getting the best of him, you know, take one shot. And it can be anything above the shoulders that can put you down. He can hit you on the neck. You know, he can hit you, you know, even on the damn eyebrow. I mean, this dude, even on the fucking forehead, this dude will get you the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Let alone the temple or a damn chin shot. She can cancel Christmas, man. You'll be like all those other opponents. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder's 39. I'm not 30. He got 39 knockouts, but he's 40-0 with 39 knockouts. You know, his resume speaks for itself. He have knocked out everybody he ever faced. And the person that did make the distance with him, he beat the hell out of him. Then he fought him in a rematch, then he knocked him out. No other opponent have made the distance. So the best thing for Tyson Fury to do is try to make the distance. And like I said, use his boxing ability. If not, it's going to be a short night, man. It's going to be a short night. So I know most people who are picking, you know, they're going to say Tyson Fury, unanimous decision, or Deontay Wilder by knockout. But, I think Deontay Wilder can, outbox Fury as well, man. It's only Fury's third fight back. And although he looked nice in his last performance, he looks exceptional. The ring rust was definitely knocked out. And you can tell he's not playing in camp because he's even lighter now than he was in his last fight. So the dude lost damn near 150 damn pounds. You know what I mean? For a guy to be, dealing with everything he was dealing with and severely out of shape, and to come back right now, man, and fight the biggest fight of his career. This Deontay Wilder's biggest fight of his career as well. Even though I know that Fury has fought Klitschko when he had all those belts, and he beat Klitschko. That was that was a big fight as well. But this is even bigger because this is dealing with everything that he had to deal with, and he's on a comeback trail, and he's trying to prove to everybody that he still got it. So he gets his opportunity tomorrow, man. The winner of tomorrow is going to be the lineal as well as the WBC champion. And my opinion would be the face of the heavyweights. It would be the king of the heavyweights. And be the number one heavyweight. By default, in my opinion. The reason why, because we already know that Deontay Wilder, who holds the WBC belt, was trying to, unify with the other champion, who's going to remain nameless. But, he bitched out. So the man of Tyson Fury, he, was on a comeback trail, and he stepped up probably sooner than he was supposed to, but he still stepped up nonetheless, being the man that he is. So I give props to Deontay Wilder as well as Tyson Fury for making this fight, man. So, man, tomorrow is going to be phenomenal. If you're not going to be in attendance, order the fight. Get this fight. Show it nothing but love, man. It should be nothing but positive energy about these two giants who's going to put their O on the line tomorrow, man. Somebody O got to go, man. And it's going to happen. So who you guys got? Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder? You have the U.S. You have the U.K. You have black. You have white. You have athleticism. You have slickness. You have knockout power. And you have boxing ability. You have a Gypsy King and you have a Bomb Squad. Who will win tomorrow night, man? It's K Black in the building, And, on a side note, people like Radio Raccoon, who asks asinine questions, people like that should be ashamed when they goddamn self, man. But that's how it is, man. You already know that he's an agent. He's he'll do anything to be in the presence of Eddie Hearn. So it just didn't surprise me that he would ask a question like that, because he worked with Eddie Hearn, man. He's a coon, man. He's a tap dancer. He's a bojangling buffoon. But that's enough on that tap dancer. But anyway, man. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, man. By the way, Deontay Wilder will win tomorrow night, man. That's K Black prediction. K Black in the building, man. Bye!